Meanwhile, Israel's parliament has passed a landmark bill mandating death penalty for Palestinian prisoners convicted of deadly attacks. In response, the Association for Civil Rights in Israel has filed the first petition in the Supreme Court challenging the parliament's decision. Celebrations erupted there as the final tally was announced. Take a look.
אני קובעת כי הצעת חוק עונש מוות למחבלים תש"פ
בעד. חילי טרופר, נגד.
62 lawmakers, including Prime Minister Netanyahu, voted in favor of the bill, while 48 voted against the bill championed by far-right National Security Minister Itamar Ben-Gvir.
In favor of death penalty bill, 62. 48 against, 1 absentee. I determine that bill offer death penalty for terrorists TSHPV, year according to Jewish calendar, 2026, has passed in second and third readings, and the law will be included in the Book of Laws of the State of Israel. Jewish blessing. The people of Israel live on.
The bill, a key demand of Prime Minister Netanyahu's far-right coalition partners, establishes hanging as the default punishment for acts of terrorism resulting in death. It states hanging should be carried out within 90 days of the sentencing, while the sentence can be reduced to life imprisonment under special circumstances. The law is designed basically to be a rigid deterrent. The historical weight of this decision is significant. Israel effectively abolished the death penalty for murder in 1954. The only person ever executed after a civilian trial was an architect of the Nazi Holocaust in 1962.
From today onward, every terrorist shall know, and the whole world shall know, he who takes life, the State of Israel, will take his life. This justice needs to be seen and done, and starting tomorrow morning, with the help of the blessed God, it will be done.
And the legislation has drawn international criticism of Israel. Several critics arguing the law is structurally discriminatory. In the occupied West Bank, Palestinians are tried in military courts, where the death penalty will now be the standard for lethal attacks. Palestinian president, meanwhile, has condemned the legislation as a breach of international law and a doomed bid meant to intimidate Palestinians. For families living in the West Bank, the news comes as a nightmare that has now come true. The Palestinian group Hamas, meanwhile, has slammed the parliament's approval of the bill, calling Israel's policy one based on killing and terrorism. It has called on Palestinians to launch attacks in retaliation for the law.
This is a law that rights groups, Israeli and Palestinian, have denounced as draconian and unethical. It's also yielded condemnation from foreign ministers of European countries and Australia who say the language of the bill is de facto discriminatory. In effect, what the bill does is mandate that military courts in the West Bank dole out the death penalty as punishment for Palestinians convicted of nationalistic murder. It gives Israeli courts a bit more leniency, saying that judges in Israeli courts can choose between the death penalty and life imprisonment for Israeli citizens convicted of this offense. The language of the bill, legal experts say, makes it very hard to believe that it will ever be applied to Jewish citizens of Israel.
To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.